All right, we are joined by Joel Kramer, the head coach of the FVL Foxes, Fox Valley Lutheran, picking up officially their third win. They've tasted victory 4 times, but only 3 now because of the forfeit. But you pick up a 21-12 victory here over the Freedom Irish, coach, and a number of key points in this game. It's not like you had a ton of yardage offensively, but a lot of big plays and a lot of big stops.
Yeah, our defense played very well tonight. We challenged them this week to be physical because we knew 36 was coming at us, and Neil, I think his name was, and he was going to come at you, and who's going to be willing to stand up to him and hit him. And we got him in some long down situations, which our strength is our defensive backs, and they made some plays, ran and picked back for a touchdown, so we were very, very fortunate that things went our way because offensively, being up, we started to be a little bit more conservative. I think we could have taken advantage of the passing game a little bit more than what we did. But again, when you're up by 2 touchdowns and you look at the clock and there was only 9 minutes left in the game, I'm like, wow. We just wanted to milk that as much as we possibly could toward the end.
Scarban with a couple of big plays. Defensively, 2 interceptions on the night. One of them he took back 44 yards for a touchdown.
That's my offense, is my defense. So thank goodness he did that for us. But he's been playing well all year, both at wide receiver and that defensive back spot. The kid's talented. He can jump. He's lengthy, and he can run. Should have scored that last one too for us, but got caught from behind because I think he started slowing up, not knowing that someone was around him. And so we'll have a talk once we see the film later. But he's just a good athlete, plays basketball, plays baseball too, a very good pitcher. So, to have a kid like that who competes at a high level is always good for a football team.
All right, I'm going to go back to they've got the ball first and goal near the end of the half inside the 1-yard line and got a little bit of cute. And instead of, giving the ball to the tailback or the fullback and just trying to hit pay dirt, they try and end around. You hit them for a 2-yard loss. Now it's second and goal at the 3. And your defense, I think, really got pretty fired up at that point once they made that first hit for a loss.
Well, I think that was a key. One of the main keys of the game was not letting them score right at the end of the half there. And for them to do that, we saw 3 come in motion, and we haven't seen a handoff to him yet, so that was kind of a new play even for us to see. But our defensive end stayed home. Our cornerback came up like he was supposed to when he comes in motion. And so we executed what we do well, and we've seen a lot of teams do that in the past. That's one of Xavier's favorite plays, that jet. So we've seen it already, and so for us to stop it and for a loss, that got the momentum going. It's like, oh, we can do this. There's no looking back. Let's go forward. Let's shut them down here, and let's go into halftime with the lead.
Joel, I thought they had a nice play call early on their first touchdown drive to go up 6-0 at the time. It was that reverse screen call. And I'm thinking all night long, why aren't they doing this again? Why aren't they? So then they tried to do it, and your guys stayed home defensively and put a stop to it.
Yeah, we were messing around a little bit with our defensive corners. When they went twins, we were actually going corners over. So we left a big gap on that backside. And after that, had a nice little calm conversation with our defensive coach and said, look, we're giving them that side of the field when we do that. So let's go back to our base defense, go back to it, dare them to throw the ball deep on us, and use our corners more as run support. And that's what helped a lot too, is to be able to see that in front of us, because otherwise our corners were on the other side. No one saw it because we were in man-to-man on the backside. So that was one of the issues for that, and they capitalized on it. You saw a couple long runs for them, and that's exactly what they did. Is we had corners over, and then they came back to the tight end side where we only had one guy on the tight end, and that was it. We had no other support. So we made some good adjustments on that, and I thank Caleb Bentz, our defensive coordinator, and Dustin Utchik for cleaning that up. And really, the defense gave us the win tonight.
All right, we are halfway through the conference season now, and I thought the winner, I talked to you about this week, the winner of this game, it wasn't going to be easy, but you were going to put yourselves in a pretty good position with a half of the conference season to go. The loser is kind of fighting uphill a little bit right now, but you guys are in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, I'm very happy where we're at. To be 3-1 in the conference play, one more victory and we've got playoffs. Because that one loss that we have to Shawano was that's the 7th tiebreaker, and if we make it to the 7th tiebreaker, that's out of our hands at that point in time. But we're in very good shape. If we keep playing with the intensity we have and with the effort, and the kids play like they're capable of playing, we'll win some more football games, and maybe. If Wapaka can surprise Xavier, or someone can surprise Xavier along the way, we got a 3-way tie or a 2-way tie for the conference title, and that's, once we get past the playoff punch, that's going to be our next goal in mind.
All right, well, nice win tonight. Congratulations on the victory, and good luck next week.
Thank you very much.
Joel Kramer, the head coach of the FVL Foxes, 21-12 winners over the Freedom Irish tonight.